Hi, my name is Yinka, and I'm a final year English and History student at the University of Warwick. I chose the course firstly because I love studying English and History at sixth form, and so I was desperate to find a degree that allowed me to continue both subjects. Secondly, I chose to study my joint honours degree at Warwick in particular because of the comparative nature of the department and its degrees. The English and History course particularly was different from the others that I found, at other universities that sort of offered English and History because of the comparative nature of the department and its degrees, I'd say. And this is shown particularly in the core module that you do that sort of bridges both English and history disciplines together. So you do them in first year and second year. In first year, the core module is called History and Textuality, which sort of looks into what is history, what is literature, and how are these disciplines different and similar. We explore what the nature of creating history is by looking at issues of agency and power held by the historian in their sort of exploration of the archives and their choice of evidence and the methods of interpretation. In second year, we then build upon this through the second core module, Writing History. And this module explores how knowledge of the past is constructed and contested in text. So we do this through novels such as Benito Cereno, Parson, and we look into sort of like government documents of like the Indian Mutiny, and we explore the Black Renaissance, which is the Harlem Renaissance in America. And I suppose these two modules have been incredibly instrumental in helping me to find my interest in American literature, horror fiction, and my understanding of the Harlem Renaissance. In in second year, I was able to explore my love of movies in the module American Horror Story, which explores, like, it tries to ask the question of what is American about horror. It's not about the TV show, but we sort of watch a lot of movies about sort of horror movies, and then also read a lot of text and sort of compare them, especially movies that were adaptation of a text. And I grew up watching a lot of blaxploitation movies and particularly love blaxploitation horror movies. And so through that module, I was able to explore that more in an academic sense through my final essay being on trying to find out what is black about blaxploitation essentially. And I did this through horror movies of blaxploitation horror movies such as Abby, Blackula, and Sugar and Hill. This is one thing I love about the department, just how creative a lot of the assessments are. In terms of it not being just essays, you also get sort of like creative podcasts, sort of like essays, sort of assessments as well. And I also love the fact that like you can speak to any tutors so easily, and everyone's just willing to help, including just the admin team as well. And throughout my degree, I've been lucky to have participated in the department's transformations program, which this year I'm president of. And what the transformations program is essentially, so undergrad students, we go into local Coventry schools to teach one of the four readers that was been created by students within the sort of transformations program as well, and we teach that to students from year 7 all the way to year 11. The department has also been instrumental in helping me develop several personal projects and research funding and research projects through sort of funding being available, academic advice and academic supervision, and just general advice. I think it's been just a brilliant time being here, and I'm so grateful for the opportunities. I'd say if you'd like to find out more about the degree, I would advise you to look through the degree webpage, come into one of the open days on campus, and email in the department to find out more. I did a lot of emailing when I was sort of like looking into coming into work, and the response was swift and sort of like incredibly helpful. Yeah, thank you.